morning, everyone. I am in the basement. I am not feeling so good today. I actually stayed up pretty late last night working on some projects, and then I couldn't go to sleep. I was restless all night long, so I woke up with like the worst headache, and I have to go upstairs now and get my coffee. I was just down here for a second checking up on a project that I left cutting on the Cricut before I went upstairs. It was a very intricate cut, and it took forever to do, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave it and then go to bed. And it was fine. I woke up this morning and it was all cut perfectly and everything was done, but yeah, I had to make sure that was fine. So now I have to have my breakfast and have my coffee and hopefully have some Tylenol so that my head will subside. It's not going to help that I have to be back down here in this bright light either to do some more work. So that is what's going on. It is a very rainy day today. It's wet outside, which is kind of a nice change, but that might affect the kids' soccer practice. If the fields are wet, they cancel it. So we'll just have to wait and see what they tell us at the end of the day. So I'm going to be working here all day. I'm not sure if this is going to be the most eventful vlog, but we do expect the plumber to show up, so we'll see what happens. Someone's happy.
Yep, I got a bunch of work to do in here.
But our tub is in. The guys just left. We're just excited that it's done.
Right. So I got to clean up the sheetrock up through here. Make it nice and flat. And I got to cut this edge off right here.
Whoops, hold on.
I'm going to cut this edge off. And then over here, in this back part, if you want to come over and look. There's a slight gap, but that's just due to the construction of the home. These come in a specific length and width, and there's nothing we could have done about that. So it's about 1/2 inch short. So I'll have to put like a shim, big long shim. I'll get a 2x4, cut a piece out to put it in here to make it flush, so there isn't a gap. So whenever we put the backboard in, that everything will be flat. But it's supposed to look like this. Flat, flush. So after that, clean this drywall up, get it all up, and then put this backing right here. Which, this is a waterproof membrane, can't even talk. And it's like a kit that's like, it's almost like it's styrofoam. It's not styrofoam, I don't know, whatever you call it. It looks like this. So once you put this up and you seal the seams with joints like that, it'll be waterproof, and then we can lay tile in.
And that's going to be like a little shelf that we're going to put in the wall.
Right, so this will be, so I got to screw this in wherever you want it.
I know, I love the fact that there's like a shelf in between, because a lot of times you see like a small little square and it's never enough. It's never enough stuff. So that one will not only have like the shelf, but it'll have 2, and I'm excited about that.
Right.
It's probably going to be a pain in the butt to tile though. You're like, ooh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, right. But I don't know, one of these bays, we can't put it.
Yeah, no, it's not going to go over there.
Or over here.
No. It'll go in one of these two. Or
this one.
Maybe even that one over there. But that might be kind of off-center. I don't know if I like that either.
I don't like that either.
So I would say probably that one where you had it.
Yeah,
it's closer to the
best. That way you're right here. You put your shower, shampoo and soap.
Yeah, I think that works. What do y'all think? But yeah, so that is down. We're glad it's done. And now it's off to the next stuff. But we are going to go ahead, I guess, and finish the closet so we can go ahead and have that functional. And then we'll full speed ahead on this.
Yeah, we got a bunch of other stuff to tie in. So
there's just a lot of little stuff. Just a lot of little stuff.
We kind of want to finish all the projects we've already started, and then since this is going to take up most of my time, you know.
This month, well, towards the end of the month.
Towards the end of the month, right?
Yeah. But hey, this is the most important piece of the puzzle.
That's it. One last thing, I got to fix this fan. That is loud.
And that does not sound right.
But I think it's a simple fix. Really, you just have to go in there and take the motor out and put a new one in. I think the only reason it's doing that is just because due to the age and the moisture, I'm sure it's just rusted a little bit, making all that noise. But I'll just replace the motor and we should be good to go.
And so because I actually spent most of my day doing my DIYs and working in my studio, I needed to use a camera to film what I was actually doing, so I wasn't able to vlog much on this day. However, I was able to share what we made for dinner. My kids love chicken fried rice, so I decided to go ahead and make some homemade Chinese food for them. They absolutely love this, and I don't make it very often, so it was kind of a treat for them.
So instead of the regular soy sauce, I actually prefer to use coconut aminos instead. It's just an alternative for soy.
Then after dinner, Nelson and I removed all of the fall stuff from the living space and put up our Christmas tree in the corner that you see me working at right there. Right now, October, as I've mentioned, is basically the main time that I start posting Christmas stuff, and I like to have a nice setup so that I can share any DIYs that, pertain to Christmas. So we literally have our Christmas tree up for 3 months out of the year. And while we were setting up the Christmas tree, I had some brownies in the oven so that we can have brownie sundaes for dessert.
So we finally got the Christmas tree up. Now I can start using it for my DIYs. The kids are getting ready to go to bed right now, and I am about to go downstairs back to the studio to finish off one last DIY that I need for this one particular video. So hopefully I shouldn't be there very long. So I thought I'd go ahead and call it a night, sign off, and I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. So until then, adios.